Welcome to Information Technology Lab Practice. This is Kumar Swami Dapa from SRRS Government Polytechnic College, Sirsilla. And today we are going to discuss about filters in Microsoft Excel. So in the previous session we have already discussed about sorting and grouping. In sorting, we are altering or changing the order of data or information that is available on the worksheet. Even though we are altering the data, the entire data is displayed or available on that particular worksheet. So sorting can arrange in some systematic order. It may be an alphabetical ascending or descending or numerical smallest to largest or largest to smallest order, means ascending or descending. But if you want to know for a particular group of information, so that cannot be possible with the help of filter sorting. So that can be accomplished with the help of this filters. That can be accomplished with the help of this filter. So that's what we are going to discuss in today's session. So after completion of this session, a student will able to know what is a filter and what is meant by filtering cells, how to filter the data, how to clear the already applied filters on that particular data on worksheet. So that the things we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, so move on to the next slide. So let us discuss what is filters. For example, if your worksheet contains a lot of content, content in the sense information. If your worksheet contains lot of information, it can be difficult to find information quickly for a particular thing. So it can be difficult to find information quickly on a particular criteria. Now the filters can be used to narrow down the data in your worksheet, allowing you to view only the information you needed. So filters allowing you to view only the information you need means, so if you are using filters in your worksheet, it is going to display the information that you want. The remaining information is becoming an hidden part. We won't remove that information, the remaining information. That is temporary. We are temporarily hiding the data in spreadsheet. Okay, so filtering can be done on data in any worksheet or spreadsheet is in a simple manner. So it is much easy to apply filtering technique on the information that is available on the worksheet. This filtering allows you to focus on specific spreadsheet entries. It is focusing on a specific information. It is focusing on specific information on the spreadsheet by hiding the by temporarily hiding the remaining data or remaining information in this spreadsheet. So it displays only specific data, means we are concentrating more on that particular data whatever we want. We don't need to concentrate on the remaining information that we won't need at that particular time. Okay, to filter the data, so we need to apply filters. So for that purpose you need to follow the procedure. Just click on the filter command. So here is the filter command beside the sort command. Okay, that we have discussed in the earlier session. Okay, so here we have sorting and filter ribbon is there. Sort and filter ribbon. In the sort and filter ribbon we have a command called filter. It is available under the data tab, like home tab. So like home tab we have data tab. In the data tab we have a ribbon called sort and filter. In that ribbon we have a command called filter. So after selecting this command, a drop down arrow will appear beside each column heading. After selecting this filter command, a drop down arrows will appear beside each column heading. So in this picture you can observe this is one column, unit cost is the column heading. So this is the drop down button. Item, this is what the column heading on bth column, and this is the drop down button. So for category this is the drop down button. For the unit size number this is the column. So on. Means after applying the filter, every column heading is included with a drop down button, a drop down arrow. Okay, so by using those drop down buttons we are going to apply filters. By using those drop down buttons we are going to apply filters. So click on the drop down arrow next to the heading you would like to filter. So choose on which column you want to apply filter and click on that particular drop down button. Then a drop down menu of like this will be displayed. Okay, so click on the drop down arrow next to the heading you would like to filter. For example, if you like to only view data regarding flavors. So for example, this is the one of the column in ice creams, flavors in ice creams, for example. Then different flavors are there. So this particular heading flavors, on that particular heading we have different values are there. All those values are displayed here with a checkbox preceded, and by default all these checkboxes are in selected mode. So among all these one of the option at the beginning select all will be there, and that is by default is in on mode, it is in checked mode. If you unselect this particular checkbox, then all these items are not selected, unselected. Then by scrolling down this vertical scroll bar from top to bottom or from bottom to top, select which flavor you want. Select which flavor you want and click on OK. Then all the information that are related to that particular flavor which you have selected are going to be displayed, and the remaining flavors all are disappear. Means they are in they are going to be hidden. They are going to be hidden. Okay, so unselect uncheck select all and choose the flavor you want, then click on OK. All other data will be filtered or hidden and the only flavor data will be visible. Okay, so this is about filters. So observe this image. Here is an option clear filter from category. So before that in this, so we don't have any, this option is in disable mode. Disable mode means till now we won't choose this we won't apply the filter on the category. After selecting, after clicking on this OK, now the category filter is going to be applied. Then this particular column command is in enable mode, so that is displayed here. Now it is in enable mode. You can perform this operation, you can choose this operation. What is this clear filter from category. So if you want to remove, if you want to remove the filter on category column, so just go to that column heading and click on this drop down button and select this command. Then that filter will be removed, that filter will be removed. So only this flavor related data will be displayed after applying the filter. Now if you perform this one, then all are selected, all the categories are selected and all the information will be displayed. Okay, so if you apply filter, then that particular filtered values are displayed and remaining all are going to be hidden. If you remove the filter, then all the information that are existing at the time of before applying the filter are displayed normally as usually. So whenever you remove a filter, all the information will be displayed. Okay, so select one of the drop down arrow next to the filtered column, choose clear filter from, then remove. To remove all filters, click filter command. To remove all filters, click the filter command. Now is there any difference between filtering and grouping? So let us discuss. In the filtering, for example, so let us talking about grouping. In grouping, all the information will be displayed group wise. In grouping, all the information will be displayed group wise. There we have an option with a black plus and black minus sign buttons. With the help of those buttons, we can hide that particular category of information, that particular group information, right? But coming to the filters, if we apply filter means whatever the category or whatever the information we want to view, only that information will be displayed and the remaining all information are going to be hidden. Okay, so filter may look a little like a grouping, filtering may look like a grouping, but the difference is that now you can filter on another field if you want. So for example, this is eighth column and this is bth column and cth column and so on. I applied filtering on eighth column, then I can also apply the filter on bth column also. I can also apply the filter on cth column also, dash dash dash. So we can apply the filtering operation or filtering on all the columns if we want, or any number of columns. So more than one column also we can apply filter, but grouping we cannot. So this is the difference between filtering and grouping. Okay, so that's what theoretically I am explaining here. For example, let's say you want to see only the vanilla related flavors. Just click on the drop down arrow next to the item and select text filters. From the menu choose contains, because you want to find any entry that are related to the word vanilla in it. A dialog box will appear, type vanilla and then click OK. Now we can see that the data has been filtered again and that only the vanilla related flavors are appear. So that's we have going to be done in the filtering. Okay, so this is about today's session. This is about today's session. uh, Now let us go with the practical. Okay, so after watching the video that are related to filters, so practice the filter command on various data. Try to observe the things. Okay, sorting and as well as filtering. Sorting and filtering we are using frequently. Sorting and filtering we are using frequently in daily needs. We are going to apply sorting and filtering on the data in general, practically everywhere. Okay, so let us do the practical. Let us do the practical. I am opening the Excel application. So before that I have already several files that are having, right. So here is an Excel file which contains the data of yours only. So these are the students, 120 students that are allotted to our institution. These are the students that are allotted to our institution in the counseling, in the policy counseling. Okay, so this is the data and these are the headings: serial number, pin number, attendance ID, student name, birth date, and admission type, Aadhaar status. Okay, completed or pending. Okay, now in the serial number wise, so 1 2 3 4 sequel, it is in sequential order. And here are the pin numbers 1 2 3 4 and so on. Now I want to apply sorting operation. Now I want to apply sorting operation. So wait for a while. Okay, now I want to apply sorting operation. Now I'm clicking on this sort and filter command. Sort A to Z, sort A to Z or Z to A. Now I am apply sort Z to A. Then what happened here? Pin number triple one is the last number that is displayed first, then 110 109 and so on up to pin number 1. And then these are the persons, they won't have any pin numbers here. These are the person, they won't have any pin number, means they are not reported in our college. Okay, these are the person 14 members, they won't have any pin number, they are not reported in our college. So only, so out of 120 14 members are less, so 106 numbers are there. Okay, now so now I want to apply sorting operation based on student name. Sort A to Z. So what happened? So all the names which are begin with A are displayed first, then B are displayed, then C are displayed, and so on, irrespective of their pin numbers, whether they have pin number or not. It won't consider. It considers only the student name. They are arranged, sorted in alphabetical order. Okay, so now I am applying sorting operation to display from sequentially. Now from this data, only few persons are having pin numbers and few are not having any pin numbers, right? Okay, so if you look at this data, all the information about 120 students are there. Now I want to view only those students. Now I want to view only those students who are having pin numbers and who are don't have any pin numbers separately. So for that purpose, what I am doing, go to sort and filter, click on filters. So when you click on the filter, this filter icon, so you can observe here, this filter icon is highlighted. Okay, and every column in the data sheet, every column in the worksheet is added with a radio button or drop down button. Every column is added with a drop down button. If you click on that drop down button, then a drop down menu will be displayed. In that menu, based on the data that is having on that particular column, if it is having numbers, then it is going to display sort smallest to largest, sort largest to smallest, sort by some color. And then here in the number filters, equals, does not equals, greater than, less than, below, top 10, and below average, above average, and so many options are there. And then here within this group, it is going to display all the 120 numbers, and all these 120 numbers are in checked mode, selected mode. And here we have, at the beginning, we have an option called select all. If you click on this select all are not displayed, all are unselected. Then you can choose any one of these values, those rows you want to display. For example, I am choosing 1 2 3. Click on OK. Only serial number 1 2 3 data will be displayed here. Okay, now again I want to roll back this filter operation. I want to display all the information of the student. Then click on this drop down button and clear filter from the serial number. Clear filter followed by the column name, serial number. Now I want to view only those students who are having pin numbers. So go to this pin button. So I want to view all the pin numbers. So all are selected by default, and there we have an option, cell with empty. So I am unselecting that one and click on OK. Now it is going to display only those students are having pin numbers are going to be displayed. Means we have 14 students, those who don't have any pin number, those details are not deleted from this worksheet. They are going to be hidden. They are in hidden mode. Okay, now I want to view the students who are not having pin numbers. So this is about pin numbers, right? So you can observe in the status bar, here it is displayed 106 of 120, 106 of 120 records found. Means we are applied a filter. So there we have 120 records are there, 120 students records are there. Among the 120 students record, so we are chosen 106 records. Now I am clicking on this filter again, pin number filter. Now I am clicking on the select and unselecting all, and I am choosing only blank. Click on OK. So 14 students data will be displayed. These are the students, they won't have any pin number. So in the status bar you can observe 14 of 120 records found. So among the 120 records, only 14 records are there. Those are not having any pin numbers. Okay. Now I am removing this filter by clicking on the clear filter from pin. Then all the 120 students will data will be displayed. Okay. So after applying the filters, if you want to apply sorting operation, you can go with the sorting operation easily. For example, here I am applying the filters to display only students records, those are having pin numbers. So 1 to 111 students details are displayed. Now I want, so observe here, pin number 1 name is JD Ganesh, pin number 2 name is Durgama Pavan Kalyan. So these details are in not in an order. Now I want to display the student names in alphabetical wise. So click on the student name drop down button, sort A to Z. Now all the students who are having pin numbers, those details are displayed in alphabetical order of their names. Observe here. So in previous case it is displaying pin number 1. Now it is displaying 105 because Aita Siddhartha, alphabetical wise, Aita Siddhartha comes first, then Ajmira Arun, then Akkavatula, Manisri, and so on. So like that, all the names which are starts with A, then which are starts with B, then starts with C, then D, E, G, F, and so on, so on, so on, and the last Y. Right now, uh, I thought that everyone is clear with this concept. One more time I am repeating. Now I am going with some another file where we have some results, student results. So now I am you can observe here. Not this one. Right. So for example, I am removing the filters. So this is the data we are receiving from the State Board of Technical Education. So this data contains October November 2016 results of our institution. Okay. So center code 024 represents our institution. Now I am applying the filters. Now I am applying the filter. So now I am moving here in the year. In the year we have first year, third sem, fourth sem, and fifth sem. Means in this particular worksheet, it contains results of first year, third sem, fourth sem, and fifth sem for those students who have written their exams on October November 2016. Okay. Now I want to view the students who are appearing for first year. So now I am choosing only first year. Click on OK. So out of 370 records, so 51 records are there. Means out of 370 records, 51 records related to first years. Okay. So scheme is C14. Okay. And branch is civil engineering. Now, so these are the pin numbers. Okay. So I am moving towards left. So this is subject code 1, and these are the 80 is the maximum marks for external and 20 is the maximum mark for internal. Total 100 is the maximum marks for external, and awarded marks in the 80 out of 80, 30 marks one of the student is secured, and out of 20 marks internal they get 5 marks, so total 35 marks. So 35 marks mean he is in pass, right? So that is about subject 1, and this is about subject 2, subject 3, and so on. At last, here in the last column we have an option whether the student is passed or not. So here the result status column is there. In the result status column we have two options, one is completed and another is promoted. Completed means they are cleared the exams. Promoted means they are failed one or few subjects they have written, or all subjects. Completed means all subjects are cleared. Promoted means he or she may fail one or more subjects. Okay. Now, if I am choosing completed means it is going to display all the first year students who are completed their exams. So these are the pin numbers. They are cleared their subjects. They are cleared their subjects. Okay. So 8 records are there. Out of 14, 8 records are there. So means 8 students are cleared their exams. Now I want to view promoted candidates. Promoted candidate means they are failed in some. So out of 51, 8 candidates are passed. So these are the remaining pin number. They are failed in the first year exams. So in this Excel sheet, I applied filters twice. Okay. One is first filter I am applying on the entire sheet to display only first year data, and the second filter I am applying to display only passed students data or failed students data. Okay. So this is the way you can apply any number of filters on the data. You can apply any number of filters on any number of columns. You are applying filter on one column means you are going to extract, you are going to retrieve only the data which you want. So what you need to take care here, while applying the filters you need to know the order. First, for which column I need to apply. Even though you are applying the filters in mismatched order, reverse order, or any order, you can apply the filters. For example, here first we are applied the filter for first years, then we are applied the filter for results, right? Now I am removing all the filters. Now I am applying the filter for passed student. Passed student, pass result status is for regular exams. So those who applied, those who written the regular exams, third sem and fifth sem, their details are displayed here. Okay. So now I am choosing the completed one. Then I am moving to apply the same filter for a year. Here I am choosing first year. Then the same data will be displayed. Okay. So like this you can apply the filters. Like this you can apply the filters. So now I am changing from first year to third sem. So third sem, these are the students, they have promoted or completed. Now I want to view only the passed students in the third semester. So 39 student, sorry, 67 records are there out of 370 records, that these students are passed in third semester examination. Okay, so now I am closing. So this is the way you can apply the filters. So so this is the admission list, right? So here now I am applying, so clearing the filter. So it is going to display all the 120 students records. These students record is not in proper order, they are in alphabetical order. So you can observe here, this drop down button won't have any special symbol here, and this drop down button is having some symbol here. Up arrow will be displayed beside the drop down button, means it is applying some filter, some sorting. So sort Z to A. Now the arrow is in down mode from top to bottom. Okay, so that arrow indicates that this particular column is in sorted order. Sorted order. It may be ascending, descending. That is displayed by the arrow. Okay. Now, now I am up. So now I am removing the filter. Now, after removing the filter, these column headings are not having any drop down arrows, buttons. So data is looking like a normal table. So but this data is not in an order, serial number 21, then 77, then 88. Now I want to display the data what we have actually. So go to sorting and technique, then click smallest to largest. Now 1 to 120 details are displayed properly. Okay, now I again applying one more time filter. Then I am applying, I want to display only pin numbers, means empty numbers are erased. Then I want to know the students who are joined in the first phase of counseling. So admission type, in the admission type we have policy L1 L2 is there. L1 represent the first phase, L2 represent the second phase. Now I am unchecking the L2 and clicking on OK. So out of 120, 102 students are in a policy L1 first counseling. So if I am choosing L2, only 4 records out of 120 they are in uh, level 2 second phase of admission. These are the students, they get the admission and they are joined, they are getting the uh, they are assigned with some pin numbers. So out of 124 students are there, they are in L2. So 4, try to remember, plus 102, 102 students are at Polyceta first phase counseling. 102 plus 4, 106, but we have 120 students. Okay, out of 120 students, only out of 120 students, only we have 106 students, those are having pin numbers, right? 14 students, they won't have any pin numbers. Okay, so they are erased in the pin number filter. Pin number filter, we are removed the empty pin numbered candidates. So here 14 students records are going to be hide. Then out of remaining 114 students, so in L1 we have 102 and in L2 we have 4 students. Okay, so this is about filtering. So now I am closing the file. So this is about today's session. So still if you have So one more time I am repeating the sorting and filtering technique. In sorting, we are going to display all the information that is available in the worksheet. We are not hiding or removing any information from the file, but we are changing the way the information is present by altering their position from top to bottom or bottom to top by following some sorting technique. By following some sorting technique. Okay, so that sorting technique may be smallest to largest or largest to smallest, A to Z or Z to A, depending on the content we have on that particular column. If if we have text in that particular columns, then that content may be arranged from A to Z or Z to A. If that particular column is having the values, number values, then that information may be sorted from smallest value to largest or from largest to smallest. So this is about sorting. While applying the sorting, we can choose custom sorting. While applying sorting, we can choose custom sorting. We are using custom sorting to sort a particular file in more than one level. In more than one level, we can sort the data. That we are calling it as custom sort. Okay, and coming to the filtering. In filtering, we are extracting, we are retrieving, we are extracting or we are retrieving the data that is present on the worksheet. The extracted data is only displayed and the non-extracted data or the data which we don't want are going to be hide, filtered out. Later, we want to view all the data, then we can simply remove the filter, then the all the actual information will be displayed. As like sorting, we can apply any number of filters, but we can apply only one filter on one column. We can apply one filter for one column. We can apply more number of filters on more columns. For one filter, we can apply only for one column. We can apply filter one time. We cannot apply more than one filter on single column, but we can apply the filters for more than one column depending on the situation. Okay, while applying the filters also we can sort the data. While applying the filters also we can sort the data. So try to write the records on these two concepts, sorting and filtering, by viewing these slides. Okay, so thank you for watching the video, and if you have any queries which are related to sorting as well as filtering, so you can simply uh, send a mail to kumarswamy.dapa@gmail.com, or you can also ping me on WhatsApp. Thank you.